ladies and gentlemen, this picture that you're looking at is the testing site that's practically around the corner from where I live. The reason why I'm showing you this picture is because the warning that the New Jersey governor got about COVID rising again in the state is finally coming to pass. For a while, things kind of flatlined in New Jersey and declined. Well, it is rising rapidly again. So this is CBS News, July 31st, 2020. Concerns grow in New Jersey after thousands of new coronavirus cases reported. So you really are not safe just because the numbers go down, ladies and gentlemen. Because COVID is so highly contagious, it may go down in one instance, and a month later, it may look like a whole different scenario for your state. And this is what's happening now in the state of New Jersey. It's a trend no state wants to follow, but New Jersey is joining the list of states seeing an uptick in coronavirus cases. The increase comes as virus hospitalizations in neighboring New York are continuing to go down. In New Jersey, the rate of transmission rose, more than 2,000 cases added in 4 days. CBS New York reported on Thursday, Governor Phil Murphy said a total of more than 180,000 cases and nearly 14,000 deaths have been reported across the state since the start of the pandemic. Nobody's sitting on their hands right now. Everybody is kind of anticipating a second wave. Everybody's frantic, getting ready. So, wow, this is so scary. All right, so he said he's not surprised by the uptick in the COVID-19 cases in the state since the heat is driving people indoors. Some of these house parties in New Jersey where people were breaking the rules of having so many people indoors, you're going to end up with another wave. That's the match waiting to hit the powder keg. Other people said they think the virus is spreading from visitors on the New Jersey shore. And I think it's a combination of everything. The beaches have been opened in New Jersey since Memorial Day, just before Memorial Day. And people are flocking to the beach in large numbers every week. They are down there. And, and they're right, the house parties, and you got your essential workers out here. Many of them are getting it. The young kids are now getting it. Now, one thing they did report in my state, the biggest ones getting it now are 18 to 29-year-olds. Other people coming here, maybe for vacation, and maybe they're driving into these states, said Gregory Maxwell. I don't know about how strict we are being with that. So we don't know if that's also making it come up as well. On Thursday, Congressman Josh Gottheimer held a virtual roundtable with North Jersey healthcare officials, doctors, and nurses to find out what they needed. We're finding difficulty again in accessing the appropriate type of PPE. Wow. I mean, from the beginning of COVID-19 all the way to now, they're still moaning and groaning about PPE. That is just outrageous from different vendors. Deb Viscani, president and CEO of Newbridge Medical Center. We need more availability of staff if there's a second wave, said Adam Jarrett from Holy Name Medical Center. PPE is better, but not ideal. Testing is better, but not ideal. Health officials said they're specifically asking for more resurgence for testing. Here in Washington, what we're focused on getting resources in the next coronavirus package to ensure that they have PPE. Right now, in other parts of the country, they're using a lot of PPE because there's a lot of caseloads. So we're going to be competing with other states. And what I'm concerned about is that's going to lead to a shortage of PPE. CBS New York said New York Governor Andrew Cuomo, if he would add New Jersey to be quarantined, a list of the number people traveling, they're trying to cut down on that so that people don't carry it from state to state. But to me, that has already happened. You should have made that clear from the beginning, not when summertime occurred. You kind of late to the party on that one. This week, he announced that people coming from Illinois, Kentucky, and Minnesota, as well as Puerto Rico and Washington, D.C., are now required to quarantine for 14 days after entering the state, joining a long list of other required to do so. I don't know how you could quarantine New Jersey. They don't fly into New York. You'd have to blockade roads. We're not talking about blockading, said Cuomo. We're going to keep our fingers crossed and work with them to get the number down. Cuomo said Friday that hospitalizations in New York fell to 576, an all-time low since March 17th. And again, that is just for now. When fall comes, that is going to be a whole different scenario, even for New York. But y'all, I think people are going to have to accept that this thing is going to be around for good. Even with a vaccine, you are not going to fully eliminate COVID at all. I really don't see it. But you know how these folks are. They think they're going to come up with some magical shot and everything's going to go back to normal. You better get used to the way things are, or possibly worse. We are never going back to the way it was this time last summer. You are never going to see that again. And some of these people are trying to rebel against a virus. Good luck. That's all I got to say. Best of luck to you. But y'all, please tell me what you think. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.